Happy Friday, and thank you for joining me. Now, we are in full swing of the holiday season, and with that comes a lot of time with friends and family, shopping and parties. With that being said, with our schedules being extra busy, then we tend to kind of slack off on our healthy eating and our exercise programs. Now, I'm sure you've heard me say over time, or you've heard other places, that during the time from Thanksgiving to New Year's, millions of Americans gain somewhere between 7 and 15 pounds during this holiday season. So today I want to talk about some strategies that you can use from now until the end of the year so that you don't fall into that category. Now, here at Oxygen and Iron, our three main pillars, or three main areas that we work on to live a healthier lifestyle, are movement, nutrition, and mindset. So I'm going to give you some tips in all of those areas. So first is exercise or movement. You want to first, don't skip your workouts. I know you're pressed for time. You can, if you can't make it in the gym, do something at home, even if it's 10 or 15 minutes. Something is better than none. So you want to make sure that you still are continuing to move. Plus, exercise is a great way to reduce your stress. And so you want, during the holiday season, we know how stressful that can be. So continuing with your exercise program, that is going to help a lot. And even if you did, say, 10 minutes in the morning, 10 minutes at night, that's going to help you a lot better than doing nothing at all. Of course, we'd rather see you in the gym doing your regular exercise program. Number two is nutrition. Now, nutrition is probably the hardest thing to kind of wrap your head around when the holidays are around, because there's so much extra baked goods and just foods that we don't normally eat. And the temptations are high. There is a lot of parties and such. So here are a few tips for nutrition that are going to help you kind of maintain your weight. That's what we're trying to do during this holiday season. I'm not asking you to try and lose weight or anything like that. What I'm asking is that maybe you try and maintain, and that's probably the best thing you can do, or best strategy you can use during the holiday seasons, because it is so busy. So for nutrition, the number one thing I would say is try and stick as best as possible to the 80-20 rule, meaning 80% of the time you are going to eat your normal, healthy, whole food lifestyle. And then 20% of the time is when you get to splurge on those parties or extra holiday foods, so that you can enjoy that too. So 80-20. Now the other thing on that is, I'll get on a little bit later about when you have to go to a party, but make sure you try and stick to the 80-20 rule, okay? Another thing is, make sure that you have realistic goals when it comes to eating and nutrition this time of year. Don't set yourself up for being super strict that you can't have anything and not enjoy it. I'm not saying that. And also, you don't want to just like, screw it, I'm just going to do it. I'm going to eat whatever I want until the end of the year, because that's not good either. Again, that's going to throw you into the adding 7 to 15 pounds. So 80-20 rule is a good thing to start out with. Another thing to do is to make sure that you're eating breakfast. This is a good way to start your day every day. You know you're going to get your protein, your veggies, and your fruits, and a good solid base to start your day with. And then the last thing I want to talk about nutrition, as far as this is concerned, is eat with intent. So slow down your eating. Have good intentions of what you're putting in. Really think about what you're eating, and is it really in that 80-20 rule. Now, say you're going to a party, okay? Because this is the other thing that people get in trouble with, is there's a lot of parties and there's lots of crazy foods out there, again, stuff that we don't normally eat. So try eating before you go, and that way you're not going to fill up on things just because you're starving. And then once you get to the party, go for the veggies and fruit and protein first, and then you can indulge with some of the baked goods or whatever. But try not to just grab anything just because you're at the party. Next, on that with the party, make sure that you are limiting your alcohol content. Liquid calories will sneak up on you super quick, and so if you can, I'm not saying don't have a drink or participate in that. Have a drink, and then maybe your next one, go towards water, or have sparkling water with a lime so it looks like you're drinking. I know peer pressure tends to put a lot of people into a stressful mode, thinking that they have to drink because everybody else is. So if you've got that sparkling water with a lime, it looks like a drink and you're still doing okay. So eat before you go, limit your alcohol, or at least you have a drink water, and then go from there. And then also you want to make sure that at the party that, again, you are thinking about what you're putting in your mouth. So have intention, kind of be more mindful, be present of what is going into your mouth. Don't just stand by the table and eat. All right, so the third pillar, or the third strategy for mindset, if, say for example, that you meditate already, continue to do that. If you're doing 15, 20 minutes a day, and maybe you only have time for 10, do the 10. Again, something is better than nothing. Do 5 minutes, that's fine with that. That's going to help calm you down, reduce your stress, and it's going to keep you in that, the good intentions of what meditation does. Continue with your journal or your prayers, whatever you use to help get into a more positive mindset. This time of year is tough for a lot of people, especially with loneliness, and the holidays are tough. So if we can just kind of be a little bit more mindful about what we have, so be super grateful, and think of all the things that you do have, and don't think about the things that you don't have. I know this is tough for me. I won't be seeing my daughters for Christmas, and that's hard, but I also know that I got to see them over Thanksgiving, and that they are where they should be right now. So I'm grateful for the time that I had with them over Thanksgiving, and I'm grateful for the fact that they are going to be in a place for Christmas that is good for them. So another thing you want to do is make sure that you slow down and breathe. Take in where you are, be present. If you're at a party, if you're at a dinner, for the holidays, whatever it is, be present with the people that you are with, and that'll kind of help calm you down also. And that's the way it should always be, but during the holidays with all the chaos and stuff, it's just helpful to remember to be present. And then the last thing with that is learn to say no. Say yes to the things that are important, like your friends and family and stuff, and say no to some of the things that you just know that are not top priority for you right now. You can't do everything, so don't even try. So those are a few tips that will kind of help you get through this holiday season a little bit better. If you want a really quick kind of rundown guide that you can kind of write down everything and look at it every single day, I would say stick to the 80-20 rule for food. Move every single day. Drink half your body weight in ounces of water. Be mindful and be present. Be grateful for what you have. And then also sleep. Sleep is very important. I didn't really talk to you about too much for that, but sleep is super huge for recovery and helping us to stay calm. So make sure you get your 7 to 9 hours of sleep. So these should help you not only survive the holidays, these tips here, not only survive the holiday, but help you thrive during this holiday season. Using these strategies will also get you going into 2020 where you are right now, meaning not an added 7 to 15 pounds, and feeling a lot better as the new year comes around. So I hope these tips have helped you. If so, please share it with your friends, and then please click that like button so I know you liked it too. If you need some help on either some of the tips that I've gone over, or getting into an easier exercise program, or some nutritional help, or just getting ready for the new year 2020 before it starts, We would love to help you here. All you need to do is put your name in the comment section below, and I'll get back to you. Or you can call or stop by the studio. Now, I would like to know, what tips are you using right now to help you survive this holiday season? Put them down in the comment section so everybody can see them. That's it for today. I will be back here next week with another tip on how to live a healthier lifestyle. Have a great weekend and get outside.